I feel like I should do these updates more often. Just because it's good to have these little snippets of my life. Because this is my life, right? So I think I should make it a point into carrying this little camera, which is not perfect. I mean, the audio is not great, and the picture quality is alright once the light is sufficient. So it might be actually not that good in this specific situation, but it shouldn't matter, because the point is that you make it easy for yourself to make these recordings anyway, right? And of course I can do that with my iPhone anytime I like, but the thing is, I don't know, having a dedicated camera where you just record little snippets of your life, I think that's a good idea. Tomorrow I'm having a nice day. I'm doing a little photo shoot with friends of mine, a baby shoot. I did one a couple of weeks ago. It was my second baby shoot. I'm gonna do a third one tomorrow. See, right now I'm charging my cameras. Tomorrow what I'm bringing for the baby shoot is of course the X100V. I always bring two cameras because I feel like you need at least two, because, well, in case something happens to one of the cameras, I can at least finish a shoot with the other one. If this one breaks, I lose access to my flexibility in focal length, so I'm taking the 18mm and the 50mm. But I can basically shoot anything with the X100V, so that's a 23mm. If this one breaks, well, of course I have this one with my focal length. So yeah, I haven't touched my cameras all that much this month so far. So or maybe not at all. Pretty excited. Very excited to take photos again. Let me take one right here. Where is he? Hey, it's a new day. It's the day after yesterday when I first recorded that video. I have that baby shoot in a couple of hours, but first I laid in bed yesterday, and I thought to myself, maybe I should try and make an effort recording more things today already. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna record more of these clips, and I don't know, maybe stitch them together at the end of a month or something like that. I don't know. It's April 13th today. Could have started this on April 1st, but I didn't. My first order of business is, as I always do, getting some clarity, organizing some stuff, which means emptying everything that's on my phone, which includes all the raw images I shot with it. I should do that more often anyway, but I forgot so far. Image capture. Trust. It's my cat, Bowie. Yeah, so I'm gonna remove all the images, which is only a couple, but I did notice there were still quite a few videos on there, which I'm not sure if I took these off the iPhone before. I think I have, because they're from Thailand, and I think I finished organizing that all properly, but I need to make sure I did. So it's my first order of business. After that, yeah, we'll go out and shoot. I'm late for my appointment to shoot the baby, photograph the baby, but it's not gonna be a big deal because they are very relaxed people. It's 2:00. No, how would I say that? 1:30. That's what it is. So, just gonna hop on my bike, get over there pronto. This is what I look like. A little little bit. I'm not sure I like it. Too late now. Nee, ik denk dat dat wel goed komt.
Dat denk ik ook wel.
Ik ga gewoon vast...
Nee, dit is vrij relaxed.
Ja.
Maar ja. Blijf een baby, hè?
Nou, als het een kind van jullie is, dan zit het denk ik wel goed. It's going rather well. It's the baby is not smiling all that much, but that's alright. Because I'm still getting pictures that are a lot of fun because the baby looks funny. Might have to see what happens when we take this outside, but so far, yeah, it's nice. Going to meet friends for a barbecue and some drinks. Baby shoot went well. Went downtown to meet some friends after. I figured I could have grabbed some beers at the local supermarket, but I went to the bigger one because I figured beers are more cheap over there. But I feel like I made a mistake. Joining a writer's camp with my friends. for a couple of days. And I will continue to work at my office job. But I'll also be photographing my friends in between. We'll see how it goes.
Dat is leuk.
Hoe is dat?
Ja, dat is lekker.
Ja? Goed zien, hè?
Hey, Bram, gewoon. Hey,
Nee.
Oh.
GoPro tijdcamera.
Oh ja.
Ik heb nou de hele tijd door kleine snippets op mijn live. Als ik dan later oud ben. Ja.
En niet meer op die knop kan klikken.
Ja.
Heel materiaal.
Ja, klopt. En dan kan ik daarna wijzen en dan zeg ik, kijk, hier had ik nog hoop en dromen.
Ik heb je ook DJI.
Ja, deze tijd stop het ook.
Ik heb nog niet echt DJI.
Ik heb alleen.
Ja, gek. Dat is bijna liedachtig.
Oh, zo. Ah ja, ding.
Ja. Dat is een viezer hoor. Kan je een beetje nog meer distorted laten klinken? Ja, ja.
Alleen maar dicht en klaar. Klik, trek, destroy je. Ja, een beetje.
Als je denkt, schrijf gewoon niet meer. Ik denk even laten nemen. Hè? Oké. Moet gewoon opstellen. Heel veel.
Ja, maar G. Dus jij, we doen dat met z'n drieën en jij ziet dan dat die camera staat en dan schreeuw je op. Ja, what's up man?
Jij gaat dan hier, hij moet nou zeggen als iets naar ook weg.
Ja. Ja, eigenlijk moet hij hier staan, want hij ziet dan die camera.
Ja, maar dan hoor je ons er nog doorheen tetteren. Hij kan beter omdraaien, is die mic ook hier. En dan heb je
Ja,
ons
maar
op
dus
de
het gewoon
achtergrond.
dat we ons bek moeten houden, niet stoppend K3 zingen hier zo. Dat is van.
Dat is vet. Ja, man.
Mijn favoriete sticker van hem hiervan.
Die is wel echt goed, ja.
Welke lens heb je gebruikt?
Dat is die 50.2.
Van deze. 50.
Ja, dat is ook de 50, ja. Ik heb alleen die 18 en de 50 meegenomen, dat vond ik wel best.
I'm back home again after a week of writers camp with my musician friends. It was a good week. It was nice. I enjoyed myself. It was nice to be. It's a bit echoey here. It was nice to be a part of their creation process. I photographed everything as much as I could. And I already delivered the edit. Which reminds me, I should actually just... Whoop. Open up this beast. And hit sync on a couple other things. Here we are again. So I'm gonna hit sync, and after that, gonna take a shower. That's the plan. I was importing the video I shot on this little camera for the past couple of days into my computer, well, into Final Cut Pro to be exact, and it didn't work. I have a base model MacBook Pro with an M1 chip, which has about half a terabyte of internal storage, so the only storage I had left, which was about half of it, was immediately taken up by the Final Cut Pro library. So it doesn't work for me. So what I did is I purchased one of these. It's a 2 terabyte Samsung portable SSD. It's a T7. This is not sponsored. Which I think I am only going to use for Final Cut Pro libraries, especially ones that get big like this one, because I'm basically storing a month's worth of content on it. So I'm gonna plug this one in and go from there.
I just had an interesting idea. I was just laying in bed here watching YouTube videos, just relaxing for a little bit after a long day of editing and just doing stuff. And I was just thinking, I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and I just want to do something that's a little bit out there, right? I want to do something that's a little bit weird, a little bit crazy, something that just stands out a little bit, you know, like a stunt or something. I want to combine that, of course, with my photography. The ultimate goal for me is to do my photography about something that's interesting, right? So I've been thinking just now, what if I just walk the entirety of my hometown? What if I walk all of its streets? I think that might be cool. I like doing street photography. I like documenting my city. And I've been doing it for years already. I just looked at my GPS data from my hometown, and I've already walked quite a big section of it. In fact, I think I recorded GPS data on most of my photography walks, and they should be properly named and organized as such. on my computer already. So I think I've already started this project without knowing it. All I gotta do now is finish it and maybe start posting about it. Show people that I'm doing this. That eventually, if I wake up tomorrow and still think this is a good idea, I think my eventual goal will be to, well, obviously, make a book out of it and sell it to the people of my hometown. Because who wouldn't want to have a book like that, right? It's an amazing idea, I think. And I'm gonna know for sure tomorrow when I wake up and read my notes again. So, yeah. It's the day after my last video recording when I was in bed, thinking about my plan to walk the entirety of my hometown. So I slept on it and I sat with the idea for most of the day and I'm still excited. What I did is I created a little overview of how much I've walked so far and how many images I shot of my hometown so far and how many of those images actually have GPS data. So it's about 20%. 20% of the images I shot, which is about just over 2,000 images, are accompanied by GPS data. And I feel like this project needs the GPS data because I think that makes it, that's what makes it interesting. So I looked at the map and I did walk quite a bit of the city already, but there's also a lot of ground to cover still. So I think this might be a nice weekend project for the foreseeable future. Yeah, and I think it might be smart if I post about this publicly on my Instagram and stuff, just so that people that, you know, follow me from my hometown can follow along, see what I'm doing. You know, maybe I can turn this into a book one day. Maybe not, but I think that should be the end goal. But that's something I will know for sure once I actually, start doing more of these walks. So, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Exciting. I am reprinting the zine I printed out yesterday night because the paper I used on that one is a bit too flimsy. I was basically just checking if my printer is able to print the photos at a high enough quality. Well, the quality is not really there, but it's high enough. So what I think it needs
is just a little bit of a more heavyweight paper. All I have to do then is fold it up flat and do some binding with some wax cord. I still had laying around by chance, and that'll be my field guide once I go out and walk all of the streets of Amersfoort, which is my hometown. That's the goal. I think it's nice to have something like this in my bag, just so I can show people once I'm out there taking photos of their neighborhoods, like, yo, I'm not just some sketch guy, I'm making art. Plus, it's a good exercise into making these to begin with. I've never hand bound anything in my life before, but I watched one YouTube video and it looks easy enough, right? So I'm just gonna make one and go from there. It's printing right now on a bit of a higher quality paper. If that doesn't work, I'll have to go to some professional printer. But all I would need then is just A4 sized prints. So it's gonna be cheap anyway, which is the goal. This is the rope I was talking about. Now, what I think I'll do, or need to do, is pierce a hole through this. What's up with the last one? Well, I think I actually need to take this one, put it on the outside, fold it flat, more or less, and then what you get is a little booklet. I like this paper so much more, but the picture quality still isn't great. But I'm just gonna make it work for now and make a book out of it. But the thing is, to make these little piercings, I need two things. Something to make the holes with, a hole poker, and a ruler. I think it might be at the bottom. So I was downstairs looking for a hole poker when I realized I already have one upstairs, and it's the shape of a Swiss pocket knife. It's not the best option, but I also could not find anything better than this downstairs. So that was literally the best option. So the only thing I need right now is maybe something. It's not really sharp, is it? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. Well, I think maybe I should poke all the holes first. No, fold all the pages first. Can I fold them all at once, or should I? This is actually my MacBook stand. It actually already looks like a book, but I should have gone double-sided. I should have went double-sided. Shit. I'm just gonna finish this one to teach myself how to do the binding. But I should have gone double-sided, of course, because this is supposed to be a diptych with this one. But now there's an entire book in between. Of course there is. Because, oh damn. I should think about the page layout a little bit more. Because the first page looks alright. But then, no, actually the middle page looks alright. Because the first page is now actually just half of a map. Of course. I'm looking at these little zines I bought. a while ago from another photographer. His name is Luc Roordink. And he inspired me to make these things to begin with, right? But he has proper page layouts with proper diptychs. Not me. A map in the middle, nice. But then the other page, I thought this was a lot easier. But by thinking that, I forgot to think. Okay, so the book is 31 centimeters ish, of course, because it's A4. What's she say?
At least 2 times.
16. Wait, no. What? The math ain't mathin'. Oh, wait. It's not 31, it's 21. What the hell? Because I'm starting at the 10. Ah, my God. I'm such a fool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do the trick. Not these ones. I like it. Picasso. You can see that this is a real artwork. Ah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I just gotta poke the hole. The book this lady makes in her video is a lot more thin. My book is a thick boy. And all I have is a pocket knife. This is not gonna work well. Also, she said you need to have some thread that fits through the eye of a needle. Look what I have. This is basically, this is not a thread. This is rope. I have needles, yes. They're sewing needles. And this stuff, it'll never work. So I might just, but this is, what is she saying?
But you can use anything you have that will fit through the eye of your needle. Embroidery thread could work, but sewing thread is too thin.
Sewing thread is too thin. This is sewing thread. I might not be able to pull this off. I don't have the stuff required. I'm trying to make this work because I want to make a zine, but I did the page layout incorrectly. I printed it twice, once on paper that was too thin, now on the proper paper, but still the paging layout is incorrect. So I wasted a bunch of ink. I looked for an awl. Apparently that's the name for the hole poker. Downstairs, couldn't find one, landed on a pocket knife, which is not sharp. I can basically, I don't know, it's more like a hammer. And I have thread, that's not really a thread, it's a rope. So this will just look terrible. I'm not gonna do this. I won't stand for it. So, sometime in the upcoming few days, I'm gonna go to a handicrafts type store, whatever you call those, and get me like a little placemat thing that I can cut stuff on. I'll get a proper awl, not just this bullshit. And all I have to finish up the edges is a plain pocket knife. This one is much sharper than this one. So. But still, what she's using is like this roller thing to get like clean edges. I don't have any of that. So this, sure, nice, cool. It looks alright from the outside. Things I've seen in Amersfoort. I think that's awesome. But the moment you open it up, it doesn't make any sense anymore. Like this is a 2-page spread, but the only way to see it, once the book is bound, we're doing this. Frick! We're doing this. This'll never work. Aw, man. You know what? I might stick with it. Keep this as is. A prototype. Carry this with me. Like, hey, what are you carrying? Oh, I don't know, just a little booklet that I made. It's not really serious. It's just, you know, all these pages. It's not really a book because it's not bound. You have to take it apart. But it looks like a book when you hold it like this. I'm calling it a day. I'm going on my first walk today for the Things I've Seen project. I haven't had time to make a proper version of the zine because what I need to do is refill the ink cartridges and find my stapler, because I decided to just slap a couple staples in it because that's fine for now. But I haven't had time to do that because I'm already late for work right now. I could have done it last night, but I don't know, yesternight. But yeah, life got in the way. So what I'm gonna do is just carry this with me because something is better than nothing. And maybe when I go to the office right now, I'll just slap a couple staples in there and go from there. So that's the plan. I managed to find a stapler. Wait. Let me put you up on a... Whoa. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, maybe like that. So, what I'm gonna do is try and see if I can staple this thing properly. But I don't really know how. So what I think I need to do, it's a lot of paper, but we'll just see what happens if I do this. Almost. Whatever. Yeah, that doesn't work. It's too much paper. Better. At least it stays together now. So. It's whatever. I just got stopped by people that live in the neighborhood because they were worried I was photographing their homes and presumably their cars' license plate, which I'm not really. I'm photographing interesting details that I see. Sometimes that involves a part of a house and a part of a car, but I'm not really interested in the cars themselves. So it's a good thing I printed out the little book I made and brought it along, because it immediately allowed me to explain what I'm doing and show that I'm not just some rando. Well, I guess I am some rando, but I'm here with a reason.